So an amazing person named Christine, who's I think behind the stories of a lot of people who joined SCWIST. I think she was the person who kind of introduced me to SCWIST. I met her in an event, and then that's where I learned about the amazing organization. And yeah, that's how I decided to volunteer with them. And it was a perfect fit because when I was new to Canada at that time, and I was looking for an organization which would support me and help me gain a lot of different skills. And of course, upheld and whose guiding principles were like diversity, equity, and inclusion. SCWIST was a perfect fit. And I just dove deep and I decided to join the amazing team. I think they've just been amazing. We have so many different ways we help youth. So like we organize events, hold workshops. Of course, now it's all online, but still we're at it. It's not like we stopped. And also we have many different scholarships, youth skills development scholarships. There's other, and also for like science fairs, and also we give awards for science fairs for the winners, and for many other organizations which have like say writing contests and stuff. It's like best woman writer and things like that. So we have many different ways through which we involve the youth, and of course we have like hands-on experiments, etc. So they're getting deeper and deeper into the world of science, and they're learning how amazing science is. So I think our SCWIST is doing an amazing job, and we provide so many amazing role models, and there's so many lectures happening. There's brown bag talks which are being organized by our amazing events team. So sorry, I know you asked me about youth engagement, but no department in SCWIST is like independent of each other. We all are interdependent. So yeah. Because I think the youth are where, like, child is the father of the man, right? So you have to start when they're really young and show them how amazing science is so that they are well aware of what is happening, and and not just for like doing experiments and stuff, but scientific thought is something which should be inculcated when you're really young, and that really helps you to see the world with a larger perspective. You just don't jump to conclusions. You try to evaluate and understand things and not, make hasty decisions about things. And in the world that we are in, I think science education we need it a lot, especially because there's a lot of myths going on, as I mentioned. I think that was the main aim of our event, like for Science Literacy Week, because it was science literacy and biodiversity. So we wanted to debunk myths. There are just so many myths about so many different things. And I think if you understand the concepts behind it, I think you just develop better as a person, and you're a well-informed adult as well. So I think you just need to start when it's very early. I can just speak to you from my event. I think there's a lot of them, but I think some very common ones were like people feel that owls can turn their heads completely. I don't think any living thing can do that. So we actually learned about anatomy and how the bone structure, etc., inside the owl is, and we had amazing volunteers who showcased this using like simple models. So that is one thing we debunked. Another thing is, it's a very common belief that if you put a conch shell on your ear, you can hear the ocean, which is not true. And we had like a series of 7 myths. These two were the most interesting. I mean, everything was interesting, but these two were pretty interesting, I would say. So yeah. Yes, so we have Indigenous coordinator, Northern BC Indigenous coordinator, who is the person who actually takes care of all these different events in Northern BC. And we have, even for the Science Literacy Week, because I organize that personally, so I can tell you a lot about it. So we had contacts with teachers in Northern BC, and Northern BC mainly, it's like very remote and underserved communities. Maybe the kids don't get as many opportunities as the kids maybe the Metro Vancouver region do. So we have different scholarships for like Northern BC youth skills scholarships, and different contacts in Northern BC who we reach out to in case of any events, and then we ship them kits and then circulate this information about events and then involve them in events. So yes, we definitely need to increase it, I would say, to be honest, but we have a presence in Northern BC, which I'm very happy about. I think they loved it. It's mainly the teachers. Obviously, like if we cater to like classrooms and stuff, the kids just love it. They enjoy it. They love it that they're getting to do something and not just reading concepts like, oh, X does Y, or things like that. And one of the teachers, I just remember this from Science Literacy Week, we had sent them materials, we recorded our videos and sent it to them. So the live presentations, I think only 2 classrooms from that particular school were able to attend, but the teacher actually, she loved it so much, the kids loved it so much, the whole school was doing those activities, and she was actually a librarian, so she was involved with so many other schools. She's like, we just love it. And everybody was doing those activities, so I think the response has been really positive, and they are enjoying it, and they're learning something new, and they get to do things with their hands, so yeah. Yes, I was just like, we've had like 40 years, and that's just so amazing. I just wanted to add my plans for the next decade. So I just want to say that SCWIST should like branch out like a tree, which to various provinces across Canada, and seeds for which have actually been sown through our different chapters this year. Hopefully we expand even to maybe say the Maritime provinces or Yukon and the Northwestern Territories, and of course uphold our principles of diversity, inclusion, and equity. That's all I would like to say. Oh, amazingly, they didn't stop. We had events going on. I somehow feel we have more events than ever before. Kudos to our events team and all other teams, of course. And everybody has been at it, applying for funding, organizing things. And somehow I feel through online events, we could increase our reach even more, because maybe before people couldn't travel to some places, or there was some constraint with traveling and stuff, but now everything is online, so we are able to reach, and I think we've just gone all out, and people are able to attend events more easily because it's online, I think, because, you know, and we are also providing recorded videos of a lot of our events, which is great. So even if somebody is not able to attend, well, physically is not the correct word, I think, but at the time of the event, they can look at the recordings and attend workshops and stuff, which is great because, yeah, it's just great. And I think, yeah, we have increased our reach a lot more now, which is amazing for an organization, I would say. I did 10 years, 40 years, an expansion of the 10-year thing, hopefully. Like, there's no end, to be honest. I just wanted to grow and grow with more people who are maybe just starting school now. Hopefully they'll be expanding our programs and we increase our reach. I know it's Society for Canadian women, but maybe international presence also. And yeah, and all our, of course, diversity, equity, inclusion, just upholding all our principles and increasing our presence more than ever. Yeah. Oh, one word. Oh, I had a big thing planned. Okay, SCWIST is a family away from home. SCWIST is love.